Hey everyone, welcome to CRAFTISTIC CRAZE. We are the crazy crafters of CRAFTISTIC CRAZE. Today will be our first video on our YouTube channel. As you saw on the description box below, we are going to DIY foam flowers. Let's get started. Things you'll need: binding tape, binding wire, a scissor, a pin, foam sheets, a chalk box, sponge and an iron. Take the foam sheet and lengthwise and widthwise measure 1 inch each and then cut them into pieces like this. The second step will be take each square that you cut out. Using the help of a pin, poke a hole in the center of it. Do this step for each and every square that you have cut out. Do not stack them and poke because foam sheets can get folded. The third step will be to put slits all around the four sides of the square. Do not cut through the center because it can get separated. So just cut it as shown in the video. Now the fourth step will be to cut down the petals. Watch carefully on how to cut them. Just on one edge to the other edge, you have to cut it in circular motion. Once all the four sides are cut off, turn your square into the other side and then trim it again. At the beginning, you might find it a bit hard to trim it off, but with practice, you will learn how to trim the petals beautifully. Now you can see here that I have cut all the four sides. Now you have to turn onto the other side of the square and trim the other edges as well. Once you finish trimming all the four sides, the petal has to look like this. Once the flower is complete, now you have to put slits on all the four petals. Just mark 2 cuts and then take off the excess part of it. Step number 6 will be to color the petals. Take a sponge, apply any desired color that you need as a shading in each foam sheet and then rub them in each petal as such. You have to do this on both the sides. Step number 7 will be to hold the flower on a heated iron and then shrink it as shown here. The flat flower petals must look like that. Step number 8, you have to take the binding wires, cut them into 2.5 inches. That is how I have cut, but if you need, you can cut them according to your desired length and then wrap it with the binding tape. The 10th step will be to insert the stem into the flower. If you find it difficult to insert the stem, you can again poke a hole in the flower and then insert it. Once you have done that, you can apply some gum with a glue gun. And the last step is to join all of the flowers that you have made into a bunch. And that's it, friends. Our bunch of flowers are ready. I will see you in the next video. We are the crazy crafters of CRAFTISTIC CRAZE.